Hello and welcome at Thomas Geiger Car. Today with a very special vehicle from Italy. No, we're not talking about the long-awaited Ferrari SUV, but something almost similar. The next Maserati SUV, the little brother of the Levante, called the Grecale and soon to be the best-selling Maserati in the lineup. If you want to know what to expect from that vehicle that competes, for example, with a Porsche Macan, a BMW X4 and all the other top luxury power SUVs in the upper compact class, join me on my test drive and I'll tell you more about it. The engine lineup for the Grecale is new and also somehow weird for a Maserati, because on the one hand we have their famous in-house developed V6 engine that was mainly built for the super sports car MC20 with 530 horsepower, the most powerful SUV in the segment, and pushing the vehicle up to almost 300 kilometers per hour, making it, guess what, the fastest competitor in the segment. So that is typically Maserati and all fine. But on the other hand, we have, watch out, 4-cylinder engines. A 2-liter 4-cylinder, yes, with 300 or 330 horsepower, but 4 cylinders in a Maserati, we have to look way back to find something similar. But that is due to the environmental concern and to an entry price somewhere around 70,000 euros. If you want to achieve that, and if you want to compete with cars like a Porsche Macan, of which 2/3 are also sold with a 4-cylinder, I think you have to break some rules and some habits. Driving the vehicle is fun no matter what engine you take, because it has a very strong, very stiff setup, a very responsive steering and lots of different drive modes. Here we're sitting in the top version with the V6 engine with adaptive air suspension and with 5 drive modes, from an off-road mode with a comfort mode, a GT mode and up to a Corsa mode. All these modes are working together with suspension, throttle response, steering and with the sound, because as every Italian diva, this car has an organ as well. It really is loud, it really is passionate, it is Italian. Maserati is not only entering a new segment, no, they're also entering a new era, because the Grecale is the most digital Maserati built ever, ready for the generation smartphone, ready for the online world. We have a digital cluster instrument, we have a digital screen over here, we have a touch screen down there, and even the gear lever, something really essential for a sporty car, even with an automatic transmission, is just gone. We just have some buttons over here, and I must admit, I really have to get used to those. I can live with all the touch screens and all the fancy stuff with the buttons on the steering wheel, but for a car like a Maserati, I really would have loved to have something to grab it by the hand. The other thing is, we have more storage capacity instead. 2 cup holders, a compartment down here with USB chargers, an inductive charging pad for your smartphone, a big center console. As I said, Maserati is proud about the versatility of the vehicle and calling it an everyday sports car. There is one detail I really need to show you, because that shows the transition of the brand the most. The watch in the center console. No, it's not an analog chronometer anymore. It also is a smartwatch, and you can change the look by the touch on the screen. Just look here, we have a design version, we have a sports version, we have a classic version, and it's all done digital. The technology is well known because Maserati is using the Giorgio platform of the luxury Stellantis group SUVs. So the base is same as in cheap Grand Cherokee or Alfa Stelvio, but the dress over that platform is brand new, and it is hot because the car is really looking great. It has the front of the MC20 sports car, and it has a sleek muscular design, and it has quite a size. It's 4.85 meters in length and has a wheelbase of 2.90 meters. That means it has the most spacious interior of all its competitors, not only for driver and passenger, but also for the rear seat occupants. And even storage capacity is bigger than in any other cars, the Italians claim. Thanks for joining me on that first review with the Maserati Grecale, a car that will really shake up the segment of sporty luxury SUVs. I know it is late, but it is great. It is looking good, it is driving good, and it has the advantage that his toughest competitor, the Porsche Macan, is pretty outdated by now. Yes, I know Porsche has done lots of work to keep the Macan fresh, just recently launched a new derivative with the Macan T, but you feel the Macan is old, this car is new and it is hot. So it will easily catch up with the competitor from Stuttgart. And I assume it might well overtake it once, at least in one discipline, because Porsche is still working on the electric Macan and is not ready within the next year, while Maserati has already done the change. I've already seen the electric Grecale, and in less than a year this car will hit the electric avenue as well.